In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on November 14, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Phoenix Suns versus Miami Heat. The Phoenix Suns and Miami Heat meet Monday in NBA action at the FTX Arena. The Phoenix Suns look for a win after splitting their last 6 games. The Miami Heat look for a win after splitting their last 10 games. The Phoenix Suns have been in a bit of a rut as they've lost 3 of their past 5 games overall, and they will be hoping to bounce back after getting embarrassed by the lowly Magic in a 114-97 road loss on Friday. Cameron Payne led the team in scoring with 22 points on 8 of 15 shooting. Devin Booker added 17 points with 8 rebounds and 6 assists, while DeAndre Ayton chipped in with 14 points. As a team, the Suns shot just 40% from the field and 13 of 42 from the three-point line as they struggled to match the urgency of the Magic early on and fell into a hole they couldn't get out of with their offense sputtering. Mikal Bridges scored just 8 points on 3 of 13 shooting, while no bench players scored more than 7 points. Meanwhile, the Miami Heat have been in decent shape as they've won 4 of their past 6 games overall, and they will be aiming for a 3rd straight victory after routing the Hornets in a 132-115 win on Saturday. Max Strus drained 8 three-pointers to lead the way with 31 points on 10 of 16 shooting. Bam Adebayo added 24 points. Jimmy Butler scored 20 points, 7 rebounds and 8 assists, while Kyle Lowry chipped in with 12 points, 11 rebounds and 8 assists. As a team, the Heat shot 52% from the field and 16 of 41 from the three-point line as they kept pace with the Hornets in a close contest until they made their move with a 45-point explosion in the 3rd quarter to pull away and win easily in the end. The Suns are 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 road games and 7-3 against the spread in their last 10 games overall. The Heat are 2-10 against the spread in their last 12 home games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The under is 5-1 in Suns' last 6 overall. The under is 5-2 in Heat last 7 games playing on 1 day's rest. The Suns are 4-0 against the spread in the last 4 meetings in Miami and 8-21 against the spread in the last 29 meetings. The Suns are still without Landry Shamet and Cameron Johnson, while Chris Paul is listed as questionable. The Heat are keeping an eye on Tyler Herro and Dwayne Dedmon, who are both listed as questionable for this one. The Suns have been the more consistent team so far this season, but their confidence could be shaken following their shock loss to the Magic on Friday. The Phoenix Suns haven't played since Friday, which means they've spent all weekend in Miami. Do what you will with that information. The Miami Heat are coming off probably their best showing of the season, where the offense exploded, and maybe that's a bit of a turning point in their season. The Heat have done a good job of riding to occasion in recent seasons. It's against the scrubby teams you have to worry about the Heat with. The Suns are really banged up right now. Miami will be able to take care of business at home, so the Miami Heat to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Entering this contest with the Heat, the Suns are allowing 105.5 points per game, the lowest number in the NBA. Neither team has pushed the pace this season, with both clubs ranking in the bottom 3rd. That will change for Phoenix as Chris Paul eases his way back into the lineup. After Miami put up 132 on Charlotte and shot the lights out, the Suns will limit them in a little here. With all their injuries, the Suns have struggled to score points. Only once in their last 5 games have they scored more than 106 points. Missing Johnson is one thing, but if Paul is out too, there is too much pressure on Booker to generate offense. And a good defensive team like Miami knows that, so they will key on Booker and make someone else beat them. But Phoenix is always in the game because of their defense, as they rank 1st in points allowed. They will keep it close through defense and slowing things down, as they rank 27th in pace. Phoenix will struggle to score as well against a Miami team that allows less than 110 points per game. Ultimately, this will end up falling short of the set total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Clippers versus Houston Rockets. It's a battle of Western Conference teams on the hardwood as they tangle in the Lone Star State. The Los Angeles Clippers are on the road as they make the trip to face the Houston Rockets Monday night. Los Angeles comes in off a 110-95 home loss to Brooklyn Saturday in their previous contest, losing outright as a 1.5-point favorite. Houston was knocked off 119-106 by New Orleans on the road Saturday night, failing to cover the line as a 10.5-point underdog in that contest. In the all-time regular season series between the teams, the Rockets own a 124-87 advantage, but the Clippers have won 5 straight meetings. That includes 2 wins this season already, 95-93 at home on October 31st and 109-101 on the road on November 2nd. The Los Angeles Clippers have been in great shape as they've won 5 of their past 7 games overall, but they will be looking to bounce back in this one after getting thrashed by the Nets in a 115-90 loss on Saturday. Paul George led the way with 17 points on 5 of 21 shooting. Ivica Zubac and Norman Powell each scored 16 points, while John Wall chipped in with 14 points and 6 assists off the bench. As a team, the Clippers shot just 40% from the field and 11 of 30 from the three-point line as they struggled to find their offense from the start and were always trailing after scoring just 19 points in the first quarter. The Clippers did a good job of staying within striking distance throughout the game until the fourth quarter where the Nets cut loose. George had a night to forget as he shot just 5 of 21 from the field, while Nicholas Batum finished scoreless on 0 of 5 shooting off the bench. Meanwhile, the Houston Rockets have been the coldest team in the league so far as they've lost 11 of their first 13 games, and they will be hoping to snap a 2-game skid after getting routed by the Pelicans in a 119-106 road win on Saturday. Zion Williamson led the way with 26 points and 6 assists on 8 of 9 shooting. Larry Nance Jr. added 22 points and 9 rebounds on 8 of 10 shooting, while Brandon Ingram chipped in with 20 points and 5 assists. As a team, the Rockets shot 48% from the field and 8 of 29 from the three-point line as they poured in 37 points in the third quarter to overcome an early 18-point deficit, only to get blown away in the fourth quarter where they got outscored by 33-19. Looking at the betting trends, the Clippers are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games following a loss, 10-4 against the spread in their last 14 games against a team with a losing record, and 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 games against a team below .400. The Rockets are 27-56 against the spread in their last 83 home games and 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games following a loss. Head-to-head, the under is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings overall, and the under is 6-1 in the last 7 meetings in Houston. The Clippers have ruled out Kawhi Leonard and John Wall, while the Rockets have listed Jalen Green as questionable due to right shoulder soreness. The Los Angeles Clippers continue to have offensive issues, and that's worrisome on the road. But there's no doubt they have a clear talent edge here, and they should be considerable favorites. As I mentioned many times previously, the Houston Rockets are still the horrible defensive side they were a year ago, but the offensive production has fallen off. The Rockets don't win games and don't cover numbers despite being big underdogs nightly. The Clippers were on a nice run before they ran into the Nets in their last outing, but George shot a terrible 5 of 21 from the field, which I don't see happening against the Rockets, who just haven't been able to put together a 48-minute performance all season. The Clippers are 10-4 against the spread in their last 14 games against a team with a losing record, and the Rockets certainly fit that description. I also simply just can't get behind the Rockets right now, so the Los Angeles Clippers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Clippers are the lowest scoring team in the league, and that number has gone up slightly their last 5 games, where they have scored 109 per game. On the road, they average 107 in 6 games, still above their own average. The Rockets are averaging 113 points per game in their last 5. The under is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings and 6-1 in the last 7 meetings in Houston. This season's games between the two have seen totals of 188 and 210 between them. With these two low scores, we feel comfortable saying this one falls short of the total again. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.